Tarek Skubal given the ball as the starter. Controlling a pitcher known for pinpoint command and late life on pitches. What else could you ask for? Trey Turner in the box, and we're ready to go from Queens.
Shortstop, number 7, Trey Turner.
Yeah, not touching that one. The count is 0-2. And a strikeout starts us off. Edmundo Sosa comes to the plate in this 9-inning game. Changeup misses for a ball. Goes back to the changeup. He's going back to the changeup once again. Got him. Second strikeout of the game. Here's a diamond card at the plate. Kyle Schwarber. Coming in hot. Slider misses for a ball. Runs the count to 1-2. Still alive at the plate. Keeps the lights on. Got it. And he strikes out the side. Bryce Harper in the box, ready to get things going here in the bottom of the first. Doesn't connect. He was late. Oh-2 on the way. In the air, out to left. Marsh galloping towards it. That falls in no man's land. A foul ball. The pitch. Not done yet. And the lefty sets, kicks, fires. All right, pitcher won that round. Whatevs. Jackie Robinson ready to go, and we're looking at a parallel 5 card in the box here. Extra bases in the cards here. Makes the turn and heads for second. Crawford can't secure it, and he'll pull into second safely. Now we see Bernie Williams looking to connect for the first run of the game. Rejected that offer. Runner at second with one away. Fly ball, right field. Robinson tags up. And up to third safely with 2 gone. Chipper Jones is the next to hit. Sweeper is good for a strike. Raiders have a runner in scoring position. Got him. Second strikeout. We're here at Citi Field, home of the New York Mets. Bryce Harper leads us off. Skubal gets the swing and a miss. Goes back to the slider, and it's 0-2. Swings, it's a ground ball to the left side. Slings it across. Out on a bang-bang play. That was close. In steps Alec Bohm. Catches the zone with the slider. In the air to right center. Williams making his way towards it. Takes it in for the out. Digging in for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. Pulls the string for a strike. Fast play, but a slow dance. Fastball, strike 3. Rick Farrell hits leadoff this frame. He dodges the fastball. Ripped on a line to center. Crawford racing over to make the catch. Carlos Beltran steps in. Swings and lifts one to right. Garcia racing over to make the catch. The wind, the kick, the pitch. Swung on and lifted to center. Crawford under it. Brings it in for the third out. That does it for the second inning. And we're still tied up. Brandon Marsh gets us going in this frame.
Brandon Marsh.
Lightning in a bottle. Went with the slider for a strike. Tarek Skubal with the strikeout. Can't miss this guy at the plate. Adolis Garcia is jacked. Fans started calling him the Incredible Hulk of Clearwater during spring training. Garcia waits. Two-strike foul. The 1-2. Bans another. That's 3 consecutive strikeouts. Justin Crawford gets his first at bat here in the third. Misses the plate with pitch number 1. Delivers a change. Been his primary pitch. Fly ball to left. Beltran waiting for it. Brings it in. Out number 3. That wraps up the top of the third. Stay tuned. Francisco Lindor bats first this inning. Ball out of the zone. Ground ball with some heat to the hot corner. Zips it across. And one gone.
He's out.
Now a chance for Bobby Doerr. The heater connects for a strike. Pitch location wasn't terrible there, huh? Won't go away. Basura pitch. That pitch must have been rigged. Bryce Harper up now.
For the Raiders, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
That's got extra bases written all over it. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a 2-out double.
Up next for the Raiders.
Now at the plate, Jackie Robinson. A chance to get us off the starting blocks and into the run column. Goes with the sweeper. Not uncommon for him to start an at-bat with that pitch. Harper at second with 2 down. Scared of you. That's foul. Didn't even flinch. That's the fastball. We've seen it 3 times now. Keeps it going. Runner at second with 2 down. Line drive, slice the other way. That's a base hit. Harper rounds third, headed for the plate. He scored. They jump in front. The tag, and that's out number 3. Inning over. Hang tight. More Diamond Dynasty baseball headed your way. Back here in a 1-run game, Trey Turner is up now as he faces Tarek Skubal, a diamond tier threat. First pitch misses. That's a ball. Went with the changeup. And that one almost got him. Unloads a fastball over the plate. Fouls off that slider to stay alive. Tight matchup here in DD. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. The batter's box has become a bit of an escape room. Up next to try and solve it, Edmundo Sosa, 0 for 1 on the day. Swings, it's a ground ball to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Up next for
Kyle Schwarber deals himself into the box. Cruising in the slow lane. Skubal finds the zone. Keeps battling. Skubal ready and fires. Refusing to go down. Skubal back to work. It's a strikeout and a clean inning for Skubal. He's making it look. Back here in New York City, Bernie Williams leads off playing from ahead. 0 for 1 looking for a hit here. Can't connect with the fastball that missed the zone. Not a fan of meatballs, huh? Stays alive. Here's the pitch. Puts it on the ground to short. Turner handles the chance. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Next to the plate in this 9-inning game, Chipper Jones. Swings, it's a ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at that stop. Throws from his knee. And he beats it. He's safe. Rick Farrell in the box with a runner on first. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Fly ball to center. Racing, makes the catch. Carlos Beltran comes to bat here in the fourth.
Left fielder, Carlos Beltran.
I didn't much
that's
like it
out.
either. Goes back to the four-seamer. Way inside. Gets out of the way. In the air, headed to right. Garcia on the move. Makes the catch. That's the inning. Stick around. Bryce Harper, the first to hit this inning. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. Early advantage for the pitcher. Fouls it off. And the pitch. And they start the frame with the strikeout. The batter now, Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Picks up a strike with the slider. That ball launched into the stratosphere. No question about it. It's gone. Did I hear an echo from that contact? Echo, echo. JT Realmuto comes to the plate now as the go-ahead run following the homer. The sinker led to a strikeout last time up. In the air, headed to left center. Beltran gliding left, hauls it in for the out. So up next to the dish, Brendan Marsh.
Left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Count is 0-1. Lights it away. Double digits now with 10 strikeouts and a lot of game left. We'll be right back. Back here in a tie game. Sedan Rafaela ready to start this inning. Still looking for a hit. 0 for 1 after flying out to center. Lifted in the air, headed towards the gap. Racing, makes the catch.
Up next for the Raiders, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now a diving stop at third. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Raiders, second baseman, Bobby Dower.
Bobby Dower, freshly dealt to the plate. He struck out swinging first time up. Goes with the slider. A rare sighting of that pitch. Swung on and chopped to first. He takes care of it himself, and that does it for the inning. Luzardo doesn't cough any up. It was a whole lot of nothing. We're all tied up at 1 as we march on in this one. Tarek Skubal back on the mound, and something we haven't seen out of him today is walks. He hasn't been giving away free bases in this one. We'll see if that continues here in the 6th. Skubal misses the plate. The 1-2. That's strikeout number 11. Digging in for the Phillies, Justin Crawford. Came up empty first time up, 0 for 1. Icebreaker is a strike. Swung on and connects. That's a knock as they get a runner on base. He rounds second, and they're still chasing it. He's coming home. And he shows off his wheels for an inside-the-park home run. Not so fast, my friend. That's strike 2, and a pitch that you could throw again here. 12 strikeouts. He's making it look easy. Edmundo Sosa is next to the plate. Misses with the first pitch. That was Phil. Slows it down for a strike. Got it. A baker's dozen. Strikeout number 13. More to come in the world. Welcome back to Citi Field. Jesus Luzardo returns to the mound for his 6th inning of work. Harper up to bat next and lays off for a ball. Count runs to 1-1. And fouled away. The lefty kicks and delivers. The leadoff hitter is retired with the strikeout.
Up next for the Raiders,
Jackie Robinson up next to the dish.
Robinson.
Goes with the fastball, but misses. A base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Safe. Slides in just ahead of the tag. Bernie Williams strolls to the plate. Hitless so far, but the law of averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. Puts it on the ground up the middle. Base hit, and it scores a run. The lead doesn't last long for the visitors. We're all tied up. Chipper Jones at the dish after the game-tying single. Line drive. Base hit. And the hits keep coming. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Tanner Banks. It's up to him to keep this game tied. Rick Farrell comes to the plate to face the new arm with 2 runners on base. Raiders with runners at first and second. Popped up right field. Garcia on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Carlos Beltran digs in. Spit on that one.
Outside.
Slider misses the zone. That makes it 2-1. Not going for that. Tries to get to an off-speed pitch away from the plate and can't connect. And a base hit. Williams headed for the plate. He scores and they take the lead. Ceddanne Rafaela up now following that critical go-ahead single. Swings and lifts one to left center. Marsh camps under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The Raiders play 2 runs in the frame, and now they're playing with the lead. Kyle Schwarber steps in the box to start the 7th here in a close game. Rough start for him at the plate. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Rips one to right. Squeezes it, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Bryce Harper comes up here in the 7th. First pitch is a strike, and that's been the norm today. That's a ball. Went with the slider. Now a blooper back behind first. And it's foul. Close game here in Diamond Dynasty. Not finished yet. The wind, the kick, the pitch. Strike 3. There it is. Strikeout number 14. Alec Bohm digs in for the Phillies. Slides one across the zone for a strike. Bohm ready to bring it. Ground ball to third. Keeps it inside the chalk. Fair ball. And that extends the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, catcher
JT Realmuto at the dish with a runner on first. Made him look a little foolish there. Takes the lead off first with 2 down. Starts changeup, changeup. Swings, ground ball up the middle. Flips it underhand, and that's a nice play to end the inning. So it's stretch time from Citi Field. Back in a flat. Stay tuned for more DD.
now pitching for Philadelphia.
Jose Alvarado, the new pitcher here in the bottom half of the 7th. He'll do his best to keep this a 1-run game. Francisco Lindor in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. First up for him, and it's a strikeout. Bobby Doerr strolls to the plate, showing off his parallel 2 numbers. Swings. It's a ground ball to third. On to first, and 2 away. Here's Bryce Harper. First pitch good for a strike. No dice.
Outside.
Goes back to the cutter. Different zip code. Goes with the sinker. Third time using it in this at bat. Strike 3. 3 up. Back here in Queens, Tarek Skubal ready for the 8th. Starter still in the game. Marsh hitting lead off, and he looks at ball 1. Swings and lifts one to left. And that is foul. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. Lefty sets, kicks, fires. Still breathing. Here comes a 1-2.
Did he go?
Adolis Garcia comes up to bat in the 8th. Struck out last time. It was the changeup that got him. And sent foul. Working with a small lead, and every pitch feels massive at this point. In the air, out to center. Williams gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. 2 gone.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder Justin Crawford.
Crawford stands in now and watches strike 1. That pitch had a parachute attached. One more time. The wind of the pitch. Fly ball to right center. He's got it, and that's out number 3. So it's a 1-2-3 inning, and it's still a tight 1-run contest.
Now pitching for
So they turn things over to the righty, Brad Keller. Jackie Robinson walks to the batter's box looking to capitalize on the pitching change. An impressive day at the plate. This card is definitely your style. Swung on, hit hard to right center. Crawford on the move. Makes the grab, 1 away. Bernie Williams is now at the plate.
center fielder Bernie Williams.
Line drive is snagged. What a play.
Now batting for New York, third baseman Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Kicks and delivers. Slider hit him.
Timeout. That ball got him right there.
Now batting
A runner on first following the hit by pitch, and now in the box, Rick Farrell. Swings, and it's ripped up the middle, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Carlos Beltran shuffles to the plate. Just an exploratory mission. Righty kicks and delivers. On the ground, up the middle. Turner underhands it, and that's a nice play to end the inning. So we head to the 9th from Citi Field. Don't go away. We're back. It's last call of the ballpark, and I have good news. You have the lead, and remember, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a loss. Go get him. In for a strike. We might see the slider again here with 2 strikes. Strike 3, a huge pitch, and now just 2 outs to go. Next to hit, Edmundo Sosa, trying to turn things around after an 0 for 3 day, 2 strikeouts with a ground out. Getting close to 100 pitches now. Hit on the ground up the middle. And there's a hit, and the tying run is on base. Kyle Schwarber digs in for Philadelphia. Good slider. That was nasty. Got him. That's out number 2. And now just 1 away from the win. Down to the last out at Citi Field. Harper in the box now. No balls and a strike. Goes back to the slider. Sosa leads off first with 2 down. Puts it on the ground to the left side. And that seals it. The Raiders take this 9-inning affair. You're having fun. I'm having fun. Yay, fun. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Let's do it again soon. From all of us at MLB The Show, I'm Robert Flores. Thanks for choosing me.